Hello, kind sir. I couldn't help but notice your breedable features, but that is not apparent to my question. Well,
Just be happy with who you are.
Surf, my question is ABC. Actually, let me just quickly pull up the article. I think it was ABC reported that Jewish pedophiles are escaping to Israel.
Oh my god.
They're fleeing justice. What do you think about this article that was reported by the mainstream media?
So what mainstream media outlets are you going to, my dude?
It was ABC. ABC. It's a very big company.
So ABC News.
I can talk.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't interrupt. Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
what do you think about that?
Okay, so sorry, you have to refresh me. Disney owned ABC is saying that.
No, I apologize. It was CBS.
Oh, sorry, CBS. Okay, yeah. So CBS is saying that Jewish pedophiles are escaping Israel.
To Israel, yeah, American Jewish. pedophiles.
American Jewish pedophiles are escaping to Israel.
Yes.
Is some kind of pilgrimage? Is this like?
Yes, as a way to not get the punishments in America, they flee, and essentially they don't get persecuted, and they're doing it from all countries essentially.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this a uniquely Jewish question, or would you propose the same thing to me if it had to do with any other religion and or people?
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, I don't fixate on Jews. Believe me. I just find it.
I don't know. This is our first conversation, and that was the first thing you said out of the gate. So it's
a lot of
first
people
impressions, right?
Yeah, of course. I just find it interesting because when you look at a lot of people in the media, when you look at a lot of what's happening right now, you have Jeffrey Epstein, you have Sheldon Adelson, and all these people, and it really makes you think, big guy. What's going on here? They control a lot of our politics. People like Sheldon Adelson, Michael Bloomberg.
Oh my God!
Harvey Weinstein. What's going on with this? Can you answer these questions?
Is this J-Rag or Greg? Is this Greg?
No. This is not J-Rag.
It sounds like J-Rag too. This is a J-Rag. I'm in the middle of a J-Rag bit, right? This is.
I'm just an oppressed Zoomer. A lot of these people oppress me from my
That's what
ideas.
J-Rag would say.
Hello.
Hey.
My question is, on many occasions you have expressed the need to promote the well-being of marginalized identities. So how do you plan to raise awareness about historically oppressed groups like gamers who, despite living in a society, have largely been abandoned by mainstream leftist movements?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Won't someone think of the gamer? I mean, do you want me to take this on face value? What am I going to do about gamers?
Yes.
The oppressed gamer. I mean, hey, it's not me who's oppressing you. It's fucking Naughty Dog. All right, like fucking let's get The Last of Us 2. I have no idea what's going on there. That's deeply oppressive, and I mean that genuinely. I'm deeply upset that Naughty Dog isn't releasing The Last of Us 2 just because they don't think they'll sell enough. Yeah, that's all I can really say about that.
All right. Thank you for answering my question.
Okay, next question is from Chad King. Chad.
Hey, so here's my question. What is the point of perpetuating human existence if it perpetuates human suffering? It's a two-part question, so depending on how you answer.
That's deep, my dude. I guess that's why they call you Chad. I didn't think I'd be getting existential questions. What is the point of perpetuating human existence if it perpetuates human suffering? Orgasms.
Next question is from Ben Bernanke, Ben Bernanke #1 fan, otherwise known as Landlord on the server. What would he do to the landlords during a socialist revolution? Hashtag Landlord Lives Matter.
Won't someone think of the landlords? I'm not one of the lefty memers, so you won't hear me saying all the lefty memes that everyone likes. That being said, I don't think that as they exist today, they should continue to exist. I'm not saying. I don't mean that in Minecraft or something like that. I'm just saying that there has to be a better system. The system that we have right now is clearly fundamentally broken. The fact that you have, what is it, close to 30 or is it 30 or 60,000 homeless veterans in the United States? There's something fundamentally wrong with that. Or even the situation in Vegas right now where they're actually painting parking lot stalls for homeless people to sleep in while the majority of the hotels in Vegas are empty. that to me is like, crimes against humanity. We shouldn't be allowing that to happen just because we're trying to uphold the current economic system we have. So I'm not going to be dropping any memes, but at the same time, I would say that there's something fundamentally exploitative about the system as it is that has to change.
This one's from Train. I don't know if he's here if you wanted to talk, but if the gays are allowed to get married now, do you believe that we should allow for polyamorous marriages? It is Islamophobic and Mormon-phobic to not allow polyamorous marriages while allowing homosexual ones. Take that.
Interesting. I've never thought of it because I'm totally for people engaging in polyamory. I guess I don't know enough about the economics of marriage to understand what the dynamic would mean if multiple people were to get the same financial benefits that married couples do. But I mean, on the surface, I don't see what the problem would be as long as it's not exploitative, as long as it's a consensual. I mean, if people are being forced into harems, then I have a huge problem with that. But I mean, if like, 4 consensual pansexual people all want to get married together and have some kind of a commune family, I have no reason to say that's a bad idea. But I think they might be crossing wires, right, between polyamory and polygamy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Okay.
I don't know. He's not the smartest.
Hello, kind sir. I couldn't help but notice your breedable features, but that is not apparent to my question.
I was just about to say it is so refreshing to finally hear a woman's voice because I thought it was going to be only men asking questions, but then I got the breedable features. Well, thank you. No one's ever said that to me before. That's a high compliment. I
do have a question about how you would handle the pandemic right now if you were part of the government, but I could also ask you a breeding question.
Ask me a breeding question. I'm curious. I don't think I've ever had a breeding question before. But how would I handle things? I probably would have prioritized people before profits a lot sooner, which is unfortunately what you saw in a lot of different countries. The United States was a very good example of this. At what point do you start to realize that sending your workers home and having the stock markets plummet is going to be more valuable to you than, say, them dying en masse? Because that really is the game that I think a lot of world governments were playing, right? They were deciding at what point do we shut down the economy to save lives, and I'm guessing it started to become a question of, is it worth it to us to lose X amount of people in relation to this? I probably, if it was me, I would have been like, let's do what is going to save the most amount of people as rapidly and quickly as possible.
Sounds good. Okay, so next we have.
Am I allowed to ask the follow-up breeding question?
Please.
I was almost sad about that. I was like, am I not getting the breeding question?
As someone who is possibly, meaning you, as someone who is possibly equipped to continue this world's generation.
She's good stock.
Do you think it is your duty as a possible father to handpick the...
Sorry, keep going. You gotta finish.
to handpick the features?
I'm gonna have to say no. I think that's eugenics. Oh wow, that was the highlight of my day. Maybe my year. So thank you.
Hello.
Hello?
All right. So I'm glad that degeneracy was over. That was disgusting.
I agree.
Hey you. Yes, you. Do you like cozy environments with other wholesome people? Well then come join the Discord. It's got a whole bunch of stuff to help you with creative endeavors, such as stock footage, royalty-free music, and an amazing community of people looking to help each other out and uplift your content. Join the Discord now by going to weareserfs.com. That's weareserfs.com.
We would like to thank Miranda Marone. You are our monarch, and we thank you for our indentured servitude. We would like to thank our lords, Ricky Pilgrim, I'm Raft, Michaela Schmid, Tomospin, Ferrer Tajon, You are all the pillars of our organization. To our Knights of the Square Table, Paul Parafit, Daniel Kahn, Clement Chutskoth, Alan R., Josh Mickelson, and Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Cooper Pilot, Andrea Lynn Epperly, Dylan Bythe, Terry, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. And to our merchants, thank you for taking mercy upon us.